I'm in my prime like I'm Dion. Yeah, focused on the green like it's neon. Niggas claim they real, but I don't even see none. I don't fuck with your type, y'all some peons. I'm in the zone like I'm Deion Sanders. Got 21 bitches with me, no manners. Asking 21 questions, nigga Curtis Jackson. Hey, fuck all of that talking, bitch, let's get it crackin'. Yeah.
Yo, what it do, man? We back again. Sports Noise Media, man. Episode 5, man. How you feeling, Mike?
Man, I'm good, man. Blessed, man. You know, it's wintertime, man.
Yeah, I'm a winter soldier, dog. So you already know how that go. Try to crack that clouds up, man. Start pulling these coats out. You know, we from the South, so.
Nah, so.
Shit, that cold, it ain't our friend, but we know how to deal with it, though.
Man, I ready to be cold and hot.
Straight in the show, man. Get this thing cracking, dog, so we can get in. Shit, anytime, right. Goddamn. All right, look. I always throw some on.
Yeah,
man. Like I said, man, we finna jump off in this show, man, real quick. First topic I got for you, Mike, man. What you think about that boy James Harden, man? Getting what he wants once again. You know what I'm saying? As far as him moving to another team.
Man, it seems like every time we think James Harden won't get what he gonna get, he end up getting what he get, man. So I don't know how he do it, man. It's whoever his agent is, man. You got to salute him, man, because this don't happen often, man. If not any, but man, you know, he been trying to get to LA for a minute. You know, he trying to go over there and play with his boy Westbrook and stuff. And to be honest, I don't put it in the same category as the Dame trade or the you know, Bradley Beal or nothing like that. But it's something to talk about, and it is a slight. It's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. You know, on the Clippers part for sure. And I don't know, man. We got to see what's gonna happen, man, because we just seen it happen before with Harden with these super teams, man. So you know, it's TBD, man, to be determined, man, because you know, once things start falling apart, you know, he out of there, man. So hopefully he don't mess up this situation, man, because I thought in my head, I was like, man, he ain't gonna be able to. It's it for him. But he so happen to keep getting what he getting, man. So, man, I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see it, though, because like I say, I don't put them above the Nuggets. They don't push the needle, put them above the Nuggets. But I got them as the in between 3 and 5 in the West.
Okay, I mean, at this point, do you consider it being a super team anywhere James Harden go? Because at this point, to me, it seems like everybody give him the super team status because of the Houston James Harden, and at this point, we're 2 teams removed from that. So is it like is he just a piece now, or is he still that piece that when your team get him, it's gonna make your team a super team? Because for me, I just think he's just a piece at this point. I don't think his statue don't come along with the super team, you know what I'm saying, thing no more. I just think he a high paid piece right now. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I just don't feel like at this point it's kind of like CP3. It's like he gave you everything that he can give you. So at this point, it's not like he's gonna get on your team and boost you up. He's gonna get on your team and give you exactly what he can give you. So you can't have no high expectations for that. You know what I'm saying? But like I just asked you, what you think about, like you said, you called it a super team. Do you feel like they making a super team?
I feel you on that when you say here, you know, he more of a piece than the main piece. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of understand you on that point, because the reason why I say the super team, because you know you got Paul George, you got Kawhi, all these former West All-Stars, all these are former All-Stars, and you know some of these are MVP candidates. So and then that's why I say that. But at this point, man, for him, it's when he comes to the team, is you gonna be an asset or you gonna be a liability, man. So with that being said, that's what's gonna, you know what I'm saying, determine whether this is a good trader or not. Because if he's gonna be a liability, then this is gonna be like every other stop that he done had, man. But if you're gonna be an asset, then this can do something to push y'all over the needle, man, push y'all over the hump. Not to say that y'all better than the Nuggets, but at the same time, this kind of puts y'all in contention for in the West.
You get him a shot?
Man. Yeah. I mean, yep. See, with the Clippers, man, everything determined is on they help, man, because Kawhi and Paul George have yet to prove that they can play a full season together. You know what I'm saying? So it's like more of on that, man, because like when one go down, the other one go down, and eventually end up going down too. So, man, but at this point in time, now when you add Harden to the mix, okay, that's probably why they did what they did, because they like, all right, if Kawhi do go down, all right, we got Harden to step up. You know what I'm saying? Or Russell can do a little something more. Put it like that. But yeah, I can see why they did it, because them guys that's not proven to be healthy for a full season. So I can see that in that aspect. But at the same time, all right, what if they do stay healthy? I'll stay healthy, man. I don't know. We know for him to be the Harden of the Rockets, like that's like, that ain't really what people just really looking for. Yeah, that's kind of over with, basically. Yeah, but if he can be that guy that when led the league in assists last year and still average 20 points, 20 plus, then that'll be a bonus for them, for sure.
Yeah, that was a great point you made. When you brought it up, it popped in my head like a light bulb. Imagine if they would have had him last year when Kawhi went down.
Yeah,
they would have had
right.
Because Westbrook was playing out his mind. You know what I'm saying? So it was like he was playoff Westbrook. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
That would have bought them a little time to see Paul George get there. So that's a good point you just made about that whole situation. Like with them being injured and for him to be there. Like I ain't really think about it like that, but they playing chess. They ain't playing checkers with that move right there. That's a great point you made on that move. Because like I said, I just looked at it like, man, like the rich getting richer, but at the same time, it's like how rich are they getting?
Yeah.
But that makes sense though, like what you said though, for them to be healthy, and them boys probably played 30 games together since they've been on the same team. So
you
know what I'm saying? Harden, he really not an injury prone player. So that was a great point what you made. That was a great point what you made, man. But yeah, we're gonna segue into the next topic. We're gonna try to get y'all some more NBA sometime this week, man. But we're gonna roll over to the NFL, man, with all the things that's going on, far as the teams that had the big wins this week and the teams that had the big losses. And the first team we're gonna talk about, I ain't got my Cowboys hat on today, man. What you take out of that win? Do you take it like they supposed to win their game, or did you look at the game and see them improve on some things that they should have been doing? You know what I'm saying, from the beginning of the season?
I think they just did their job, man. To be honest, because even though, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if everybody paid attention to the episode last week, but I kind of picked the Rams to beat them because I thought they was gonna kind of upset y'all, but they did exactly what they supposed to do, man. And like you elaborated on the last show, y'all had a whole week to prepare for these guys, and y'all coming out of bye week, so hell yeah, y'all supposed to do what y'all supposed to do. But Dak played a good game, man. I can't say, Dak get a lot of slack. So, we toast him when he doing bad. So, I got to give him his card when he doing good, man. So, he did good. CeeDee Lamb, you know what I'm saying, proved to be unstoppable that game. Defense showed up. Michael Parsons, did his thing. And they neutralized the receivers. So, which I thought was going to be like something they was going to have a problem with. But they did their thing. And Bland showed up. You know what I'm saying? Bland really been stepping up, man, since Trayvon Diggs been gone, man. So, he really I'm really paying attention to that dude, man. Like Bland really pretty a good corner, man. I know y'all was trying to see like another corner on the other side. But I think Bland is where it's at, man. I think Bland is like supplanting himself as a real starter in y'all defense.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna give it a little more time. Play this week gonna be a good game to find out is he really what, you know. I don't want to get too high on my horse about him. He been playing pretty good, but we gonna find out is he, you know what I'm saying, somebody who we can keep, move to, you know what I'm saying, a slot, or you know what I'm saying, somebody who just, like I said, we're gonna find out coming soon this week, man. But I got on this week, man, like I said before on the last show, man, everything, it was set up for them to win. You coming off a bye. No team in the league should lose coming off a bye. You know what I'm saying? Unless you playing against another team coming off a bye, or you know what I'm saying, you coming off the bye and you hoping to get healthy and you ain't get healthy going into the week. So, like I was saying last week, and like you just said, they came in and did what they were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. One thing that I did notice that I'm kind of happy about, I'm always like 50-50 with CD, man. It's like they do a lot of moving him around. He's a number one receiver, but you got to shuffle him in the deck to try to get him open and get him yards. And I don't feel like you should have to do that to a number one receiver. Like when you're doing it for a number one receiver, you doing it solely to create matchup problems, not the opposite, to try to figure out a way to get this dude open because he got a name. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think him saying something the week before, Mike McCarthy, with him taking over for Kellen Moore, like you can see what the Chargers look like and you can see what the Cowboys look like, and it's night and day. It's really scheming stuff to score points, not just saying we're gonna spread them out wide and see what we can get. So I think Mike McCarthy, I'm on him all the time, bro. Like he just be lost out there, but I think he did a good job this week with scheming CD in the game plan. Like, if you got a star, you got to feed your star. And this week, you know what I'm saying, he treated him like a star, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I got on that, man. CD, you know what I'm saying, he really did showed out. Mike McCarthy did what he was supposed to do to get him involved in the game. If you say he's a superstar, you know, talking about paying him, you know what I'm saying? So what we see from him this week is the stuff that y'all got to do every week as far as getting him involved in the game plan early. You know what I'm saying? Not waiting around. And you know how the receivers be. If you ain't getting that ball early, then late, it's hard to get in their zone. But you know what I'm saying? I think they did a good job with feeding CD. You know what I'm saying? You got anything else on that, Mike, man?
Man, I'm just kind of. I'm like you. I want to see what they're gonna look like against them Eagles, man. That's the true test. Everybody know that's the test because whoever win that game, I feel like gonna win the division.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna segue into the next one, man. Basically, what's going on with the Raiders overall as an organization, and what's going on with their quarterback situation?
What you man, got on you talking about the Raiders, huh?
Yeah, Raiders.
Yeah, so
the Raiders.
Man. Right. It's a mess, man. So it's a goddamn catastrophe, man. Like it's a mess, man. It's ugly, man. Like I kind of elaborated on another earlier and stuff, but I felt like I never believed in Josh McDaniels as a head coach, man. Sometimes an offensive coordinator is just meant to be an offensive coordinator, just that, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because he do good as an offensive coordinator don't mean he gonna be a hell of a head coach, man. It's a big ass difference between head coach and offensive coordinator, man. So some people can handle it, some people can't. And Josh McDaniels, he done had too many opportunities to prove that, you know what I'm saying, that he can't handle being a head coach, man. So he just need to go back to being an offensive coordinator, man. You know, Mark Davis gave him that money. You know, I think with their organization, they just be looking for names, man. They don't really pay attention to who they be hiring. You know, they just be looking for the hottest name. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we're gonna get the hottest name. No, you got to get the best candidate for the job, man. Like, stop looking at names, man. Like, because that's where y'all keep messing up at, man. So I feel like, man, Mark Davis, man, he just got too much money to spend, man. He ain't really. And ain't nobody in his ear telling him the analytics of the stuff. They just telling him, hey, this the hottest name. I think you can go get him. Like, nah, they don't really tell him, like, hey, bro, this dude would probably be best suited for this job instead of this name right here. I think that's where they keep messing up at, man. Until they get them a real coach that's gonna be best suited for them, they gonna keep running into this problem, man. And for Jimmy G, I'm the same way. Like, I never just believed in Jimmy G like that, man. And like, I never believed in that dude, man. Like, I just feel like he always got put in a great situation. You know what I'm saying? Where he was at. So that's why he had so much success. But like, you put him in a situation where like you got to depend solely on him. Yeah, he gonna fall. He gonna fail every time, man. Every time, and he ain't proved nothing else, man. It's really sad to see, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they really wasting Devontae Adams' time, man. A lot of them people on the offense time, like, man, it's really, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, I felt that boy Devontae Adams pain, man. Cause like we never seen Devontae Adams, you know what I'm saying, that frustrated like that. So to see that, man, that was a lot, man. It was like that was a bad picture, man, for real, man. And me truly, I thought he was gonna be the first one to get traded, but you know, he stayed put. So I don't know. So I guess he's gonna stick it out. Yeah, go ahead.
You lagging a little bit, Mike, man. But my thing on the whole situation, man, it's the same old Raiders. You know, talking to I'm talking to Raw, and he sent me a text message, man. You know, he texted me. He said, with the Raiders, he said he'd rather be a Raiders fan than a Cowboys fan because with the Cowboys, our expectations is high every year. He said with the Raiders, he said with the Raiders, you know, they're gonna be sorry every year. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's coming from a Raiders fan. It's like he used to it being a dumpster fire. Ain't really got nothing to look up to because of what you're saying. Mark Davis, you know what I'm saying? It's like I see what they trying to do with get Brady in there. You trying to get somebody who's gonna. I think there's more of somebody that's ear moved to try to get Brady in there to tighten up some of that stuff and make people want to come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me, it's a bad organization. I remember years ago when they were saying that the Raiders couldn't even pay their players. You know what I'm saying? It's like you ain't never heard that about no other NFL team. You know what I'm saying? It's like you look at the situation, like I can go on for days. Look at the situation with Jamarcus. They traded the whole team away before the man got there. And this is Pops. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's just so much stuff that you can say about the Raiders. It's like they just can't get right. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing what you said with the Jimmy G situation, man, it's like Bruck got to have the best luck of anybody in the NFL. He done been to what? 4 Super Bowls, 2 ass players, and 2 ass, you know what I'm saying, behind Tom Brady. And then last year when they wanted, the year before last, they wanted to get rid of him. They couldn't get rid of him because old buddy got hurt and he got paid again. So it's like, I mean, but at this point, I think it's time up though in the league. They went on here to put him out of misery. I don't think, you know what I'm saying, I don't think no other team gonna waste their time on him. At this point, he's gonna be a lifelong, you know what I'm saying, backup or whatnot. What he did that game, dog, it was for him not to be able to push that ball to the back of the end zone to Adams for that easy touchdown, man.
That was crazy.
I just think, at this point, I just think he's done, man. You know what I'm saying? Raiders, they just, I mean, he's done, man. like I said, for them not to have a passing yard, I mean, a wide receiver not to have a catch in the first half.
Man, that's
Man,
crazy, man.
That's ridiculous. Like, you talking about ridiculous? That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even understand how that even possible. When you can throw it to the running back out the backfield, that's Jimmy and that's McDaniel. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like his time in the league is over with. You know what I'm saying? He probably gonna end up back with the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? With some, you know what I'm saying, secondhand job or something like that. So it's like, at this point, you know what I'm saying? It's just the Raiders being the Raiders, man. So I mean, that's what it is on that, man. So,
but
like,
they can't even go back. They can't even go back to the Patriots. They can't even go back to the Patriots because Bill O'Brien right there. You know, he took his spot basically.
Yeah, but you know, man, that's one of Bill Belichick's disciples, man. He gonna give him a job. He gonna be doing something. Might be sweeping up trash, something like that. But he gonna get a job because you gotta think about it. He was heir to the throne. You know what I'm saying? Before he left. The sole reason why he left is because Belichick wasn't willing to give him the throne. So with him going back, I mean, that's pretty much you keeping everything in-house. That's pretty much what they kind of wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? That's why he kept on staying before, because they kept on promising him, you know what I'm saying, when Belichick leave, we're going to give you the job. And he just, like you said, the Raiders we're going to hire the next best thing. And they got caught up in the hype and scooped old buddy up, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's what it is on that topic, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to waste too much time on them boys. But we're gonna segue into the next topic, man. One of the big things that happened in the league this week was the Jets. You know what I'm saying? It's not really what I want to talk about. Is not really that they won. It's the simple fact that their future is out there, and it seems like he's not doing what you drafted him to do. You got everything set up for him to win, and the type of game they had for them to actually win the way they won. To me, my personal opinion, a win is a win, but I didn't feel like they deserved to win because they did everything to lose the game, and pretty much off of a missed field goal had a chance to come back and win the game. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my opinion on Zach, man, is like Brett. I just don't know, is he the future or not? I'm gonna say no at this point in time, from the standpoint of you would thought that when they went out and got Rodgers, that it was gonna put something inside him and say, you know what I'm saying, I may need to study more, I need to lock in more. But as you look at the game, it's the exact same thing you seen from last year when they was barely winning games and losing games, and you come to the end of the season when you saying, hey, if they'd have won this game, if they'd have spent in this game, they'd have kicked the field goal in this game, they'd have been in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just don't believe he's the future for their team. I think after Rodgers put in maybe another 2 years or so, I think they're gonna have to go back to the drawing board, because I don't see him getting any better in the process of him sitting behind, you know what I'm saying, Rodgers. What you think about the whole situation? For as is he the future, and do you think that he can get them to the playoffs this year?
I agree with you 100% when you say he ain't the future. I mean, he had every opportunity to prove that otherwise, even before Aaron Rodgers got there, being the number 2 pick in the draft. You know, you had 2 full seasons to try to prove that. You didn't prove it. So that was the whole reason why they brought Aaron Rodgers in, because they knew he wasn't going to be the future. So with that being said, yeah, I totally agree with you with the not being the future quarterback. But I can see he kind of been matured a little bit, being under, you know, sitting behind Aaron Rodgers, you know, on the train. He matured a little bit, but I just feel like, bro, just got to do his job, because the team is set up. Everything's suited for you, bro. Just do your job, bro. Limited turnovers, bro. You ain't got to do too much. You know that you don't have to do, you know what I'm saying, in the previous years, do too much, because you have an elite defense. You got good weapons. You got good coaching. You got everything set up for you, man. Just manage the game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Basically, just manage the game, bro. That's all you got to do, bro. But at the same time, it is, I don't know. He try to do too much. He be trying to do too much, man. But do I think he gonna lead them to the playoffs? At first, I didn't. But now that I see they got a steamroll, they hitting their stride a little bit. It's a good possibility that he can will them, because Aaron Rodgers trying to come back this year, bro. So if he can will them to the playoffs and some kind of way Aaron step in, shit, that'll be a hell of an accomplishment, man. Like, for real.
Do you think he's competent enough to do that though? Like, you look at the situation this weekend. How many shots he had in the fourth quarter?
A lot, man.
Like, how many shots he had in the fourth quarter? I mean,
a lot. Like, that's what I'm saying. Don't too much.
You think they can be corrected?
Nah, not with him, because with him, it's all mental with him, bro. We know what I'm saying? We know what he can do, what he capable of, and what he can't do. It just, I be feeling like with him, I think he just the game speed, like his IQ, man. I question his IQ. Just put it like that. His IQ, man. He's not a student of the game, and he don't make very smart decisions. So I blame that on him, man. Because yeah, bro, his IQ, bro. Because you can't keep constantly making these mistakes like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And think like, oh yeah, we can coach this out of him, because you can't, because this dude got it in his head already. Like, I'm finna try to be the hero. You know what I'm saying? Type of that. You don't even have to be the hero, bro. Just manage the game. That's it.
Yeah, the team is good around you.
Yeah, just manage
like,
the game.
When you watch him play, it's like, you know, the average fan to see a quarterback throw an interception and be like, wasn't nobody there. He's stupid. Why he throw the ball over there? Not knowing that it was designed for somebody to be there. That's why the quarterback took a 3-step drop and just let it rip.
Right.
But him, when he dropped back, like, he just throwing it into crowds. He just throwing it to the other team. Like, it's like, it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I understand the game and I understand what's going on. Like I said, the average fan to see a quarterback drop back and throw an interception to a section of the field when no receiver was there. But in actuality, the play was designed for somebody to be there. Somebody did the wrong thing. Somebody didn't do their assignment. But with him, you try to give him the benefit of the doubt and look at that type of stuff, and it's just like, dang, it's like, bro, you really did just dude coming on a slant, and you don't see the linebacker underneath, and you still gonna let it rip. And like, it's crazy, man. So with that being said, I just don't think. I just think he's gonna be a backup. I can't see how the Rodgers do his time there. I can't see them like how you said. I see him. I don't see him getting them to the playoffs this year, from the simple fact that the team, at some point, the will of the team is gonna break. We can't keep on bailing you out. Just imagine if they would have lost this game this week with the defense playing so good and keep giving him the ball back and giving him multiple opportunities to just put the game away. And it's gonna come a point in time when the defense ain't gonna be able to save him. And
for sure.
I just don't think that. I just think the team just gonna. They're already looking at it like Rodgers' team. They really trying to play for him because he's a young guy, and they trying to, you know what I'm saying. But at some point, man, people's jobs on the line, and it's gonna get time. People get tired of the bull crap, man. So it's just like, yeah, man. I just think I don't think he. I just think he's a bad fit for the team too. You know what I'm saying? His play style, like, he want to push the ball downfield. He want to throw, like, his playing style is not suitable for their team with the type of defense they got. You know what I'm saying? Right. I won't say they need a deke and dunk quarterback, but they need a quarterback who's gonna they can pick up 3rd and 6s, 3rd and 4s, because they're a physical team. Right. What he's doing, he don't know what a check down is. He just gonna drop back and try to get 15, 20 yards every throw. And I just don't think I just don't see him being the future of the team. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of quarterbacks, man, Russell, he finally got a quality win with Sean Payton. You know what I'm saying? It was a good game. You know what I'm saying? They showed up and played good ball against a division rival. You can never take them games lightly. If you know anything about the NFL, it can be the worst team in the league, but if they playing somebody in the division, they gonna leave it all out on the field. You know what I'm saying? What's your assessment of the whole situation? Of do you see that situation working its way out? You know what I'm saying? Do you see Russell still being the quarterback of the future? Do you see Sean Payton turning the whole ship around and, you know what I'm saying, at least getting some quality wins? You know what I'm saying? Because our next topic, we're going to segue into a lot of trades and stuff like that. They decided to keep everybody who they had on the block to trade. And it's the reason for that, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? What you think about the whole landscape of what the Denver Broncos is? They didn't trade nobody. Sean Payton turned the ship around. And everything you got on that whole situation as a whole.
I want to start out first, man, because last week we made a bunch of jokes. You know what I'm saying? Last week we said they had no chance in hell, no shot. So I want to apologize to them, man. You know, for the audience out there, man, because we really, you know what I'm saying? Nobody gave these dudes a shot, bro. So we both were saying that,
last week.
Yeah, man. So I want to apologize on that part. But and on that, all jokes aside, man, they still trash to me, man. They still garbage, bro. Like I don't see like them turning the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like saying like, oh, they gonna build on this. Nah, bro. They just, they caught Pat Mahomes slipping. He thought Pat Mahomes thought he was gonna have Michael Jordan game. He gonna have a flu game. You know what I'm saying? That didn't happen. That backfired on them. And they was at the right place at the right time, man. It seemed like that's what it is, man. So, but that just seemed like what it is, man. Like I'm not gonna take away from nothing they do. They fought hard. Their defense always play them hard though. I can't say that. Their defense do always play them hard. But man, they still garbage to me, bro. But that was a quality win, bro. But I don't see them building on that. Nah, they garbage, bro. But I am gonna apologize and say, damn, man. We said they ain't have no chance in hell, bro. They done lost 17 straight games against them guys. So to break that, man, that was good for them, man. But I don't see no more positive things going for them throughout the season now. Man, I'm just being real, bro.
I thought you were gonna cut them slack. I thought you were gonna cut them slack.
Hell nah. I'm not, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? As a man, I'm apologize, you know what I'm saying, from last week because we were going off on them boys. You know what I'm saying? So they showed up. But I don't know, man. And then they tripped out by not, like you said, they stayed paired at the trade deadline. That was shocking. That was really shocking, bro. So nah, bro. I don't see too many good things going forward with them, man. It's gonna be some of the same stuff, bro. You're gonna get a couple of here and there. I ain't gonna say they ain't gonna win again. Of course they gonna win another game, but it ain't gonna be not too much positive going forward.
Man, you kind of described my whole little thought process, dog. Shit. It's because it's hard for me to go against anything you just said. That's the issue, you know what I'm saying? I want to look at it like they got some upside, but at the same time, it's like everything you said, I can't go against nothing you just said, bro. It's just like, I want to say Sean Payton is a good coach, man, but at the same time, like you said, he caught Mahomes thought he was gonna have a flu game, bro. He caught him slipping, dog. So
he caught him slipping, man. That would be real, bro.
Man,
you just gotta be real.
Own little thing, dog. It's TV, dog.
It's
TV.
Bro.
I'm gonna hit you with your own saying, dog, because I can't really grasp. Like, it's any given Sunday in the league, so anybody can win, man.
Yeah,
but it's like what you said.
It is, bro.
The what I will say is that by them not getting rid of everybody, I think they feel like they'll be able to try to, you know what I'm saying, survive, you know what I'm saying, as far as every week trying to get better, get some things straightened out as far as what they got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's gonna get the team a little more confidence to know that, okay, at this point all we gotta do is play ball for the rest of the year. We not worrying about no trades. You know what I'm saying? We gotta lock in right now. We already been getting embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, we just need to go ahead and just pretty much just lock. You know what I'm saying? Lock in. You know what I'm saying? And with all that being said, you know what I'm saying, with everything you were just saying about Kansas City, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna segue into I'm not per se jumping off off they ship or anything like that, but it's just like the whole season for Kansas City it looked like it's been a struggle to get wins. You know what I'm saying? It's like I say, when I'm gambling, betting on games, I'm always looking at them not to blow nobody out or beat no point spread or nothing like that, but I am looking for them to win every week. You know what I'm saying? That's almost a lot for them to win every week because they got Patrick Mahomes. With the trade deadline just passing us by and they not making any moves, and with the loss they just had and with the struggles they had throughout the year, do you still feel like they're gonna make it back to the bowl? Because I know you got a lot to say about that, being a Baltimore fan anyway. But do you think they're gonna show up, or do you think they just gonna try to? You know, it's hard for a team when they just playing ball, and then you don't got your legs under you. So it's like you playing everybody. It's a 50-50 game every week. You struggling. You ain't getting no smooth wins. You know what I'm saying? I call them bye weeks within the season. You catch your team slipping. You get them by 20, get up by 28 points, and they only got 7 points. You kind of get you like a minute bye. They haven't been getting into that. They've been getting everybody best shot like it's college football or something. You know what I'm saying? From my point of view, how man, it's gonna be hard, man, because everybody else, they don't have offensive problems in their division. You know what I'm saying? It seems to me they have offensive problems. And I think that might be problematic when they get into the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? So what you got for me on the whole just Kansas City situation, you know what I'm saying, for this year?
I think this ain't been highlighted enough, man, but it's very true. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, as you know, when you win, it's easy to mask your mistakes. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. Like, people don't really just talk about the mistake, but when you lose, that's when the ugly hair rear out. That's when everybody starts talking about it. But this is not said enough, man. I think when they lost Bieniemy, that's a big piece of their offense, bro. Like, it's showing this year, bro. You know, they got over the Tyreek Hill. That was last year, you know, kind of narrative, like, oh, how can they, you know, win without Tyreek Hill? How can they succeed without Tyreek Hill? But this year, it was more of a, all right, Bieniemy gone now. So is it Bieniemy? Is it Andy Reid? Is it Mahomes? It's all conjunction. Like, when they all together, they make a perfect team. So when you took Bieniemy out the equation, you know, it really, like, you know, they kind of suffered a little bit, you know.
Yeah, you took the other set of eyes away. You took the other set of eyes away.
Yeah.
What you're saying is, I didn't mean to cut you off, but what you're saying is people don't understand is that they want to say Bieniemy don't do this, he don't do that. But if you just take away all the stuff that you say that he don't do, you still got somebody who understands your offense to the fullest and that can go and tell the coach when he see that a defense is doing something and how they attack that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And there's been plenty of times where they done came out in an interview and you heard Mahomes say, oh, Eric seen that, and that's why we did this, because Eric pointed it out. He seen that. You don't have the other set of eyes no more. You know what I'm saying? So back to what you were saying, though, you know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, that's a great point, though. That's a good point, what you was just saying. Like, yeah, you see what he doing over there. Even though Washington ain't just winning like that, But just look at their offensive stats. Just look what he doing with Sam Howell, bro. Dude just threw for 400 yards against Philly defense, bro. Like, bro, we can't overlook that, bro. Like, it ain't because of Sam Howell. You know what I'm saying? Like, Eric Bieniemy, you know what I'm saying? Eric Bieniemy, we can't overlook that, bro. So they got to stop painting that narrative like, all right, it just Bieniemy benefit everything for Andy Reid. Like, that dude is an offensive genius too, bro. So yeah, they need to get that dude his card, bro. Like, dude is an offensive genius too. Stop overlooking that. You know what I'm saying? Because the media overlooked that and he got a bad rep. You know what I'm saying? Like, that dude deserves to be a head coach, bro. If McDaniel keep getting these damn opportunities, why can't Bieniemy get it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. I still don't get that. They say, oh, he do bad in the job interviews. Man, what is he doing in these job interviews, bro? What is he doing, bro? That's so damn bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
He probably pulling snacks out of his pocket or something. It's got to be something bad.
What is he doing? Answering the phone while he doing the interview? Like, what is he doing? What is he doing so bad, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they still ain't really just said that. They just, oh, he have bad interviews. What is he doing to have the bad interviews, bro? What is he doing, bro? Like, god damn, bro. Like, what is Josh McDaniel doing? You know what I'm saying? That he ain't doing, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, stop it, bro. Like, come on, bro. Man, that's crazy, man. Like, I don't want to make it a black and white thing, bro, because that'll go deep. We're real deep with that, bro. But damn, bro. You got to look at, it comes a point in time.
We know what it is. We ain't got to spell it out for nobody. It's
right.
It's obvious.
Right, bro. It's like, damn, bro. But back to the Chiefs, man, it just, like, Bieniemy, it was a big piece of their equation, man. And they no longer can just, just depend on that dude and just get him out of the situation. Yeah, they, Pat Mahomes going to be Pat Mahomes. Travis Kelce going to be Travis Kelce. Andy Reid going to be Andy Reid. But it just starting to look like, hey, man, these defenses catching up with y'all, man. Me personally, I feel like their defense is carrying them this year. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're a way better defensive team than they have been in the previous years. So I feel like their defense really kind of been saving them this year, bro. And not no Pat Mahomes, not no Andy Reid. I think their defense been saving them this year, bro.
Yeah, that's a great point, man. Like you said, when you think about it, like you said, to me, it's the when you say what you just said, it just make another light bulb just go in my head. I just think about if you look at what their defense is holding teams to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you're saying is a great point because you used to Matt Mahomes putting up 40-some points.
Right.
I don't think they had a 40-point game this year. I'm not 100% sure, but right off the top of my head, I don't think they had a 40, you know what I'm saying? We used to them putting, you know what I'm saying, 40s on folks. And like you said, their defense, they've been skirting by with everybody. 24, 25, 38 points. Like stuff like that. And we talking about tight games. Defense been showing out for them, though. So like you said, that's who really been carrying their team this year, man. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, man, everything you said was a great point, man. It's hard to go against Pat, but at the same time, it's like everybody else in the league, in that conference anyway, ain't nobody just sitting around just like afraid of them before, like it used to be before. Everybody looking at, you know what I'm saying, they're wounded. So they looking at it like, you know what I'm saying, we going for the king, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, that was a good little back and forth on that topic right there, man. We're going to segue into these last couple of topics that we got for the day, man. What you think about Kirk Cousins' injury and what you think about them going after Dobbs, you know what I'm saying, for him to fill in, for them to try to continue on and build on what they've been doing for the last 2 weeks?
It's very unfortunate. The Kirk Cousins situation, it's kind of unfortunate, man, because they just turned the corner, man. They were just starting to hit their stride, man. For him, Kirk Cousins, he get a lot of flack as well for not, winning big time games, showing up in big time games. But I felt like, it was something different, this year that they was heading towards. But now that he, towards Achilles and out for the season, it's kind of unfortunate, man. because you don't want to see nobody go down like that. But I feel like this might be Kirk last. That was probably his last game as a Viking. For sure.
Think so?
You know what I'm saying? I think so, man. I think that was his last game as a Viking. But I ain't saying like he out the league. I'm saying like he gonna go to the team. Yeah. So but with the Dobbs situation, I was kind of a little shocked about it because I thought they were gonna pick up somebody like Carson Wentz or somebody like that. Cause he's still out there. I would have picked Carson Wentz, over Dobbs. But they chose to, get Dobbs in there. I know this week they starting a rookie quarterback from BYU, the 5th round pick. He didn't look too good when they put him in there. Like he was looking like a deer in the headlights when they put him in there. So hopefully, they can get his feet wet and he can prove a little something. But if not, Dobbs, I feel like
that's Dobbs' job, dog. What he displayed when he came in the game, bro. It reminds me of what you remember when they called Vic in the game and he wasn't prepared before he had to get out of the league. Mm-hmm. That's all I was thinking about when I seen that, bro. He just didn't look prepared to me.
Yeah. But Dobbs, he gonna play hard, man. Will he will them to the playoffs? I don't think so, man. I really don't think. But he in a better situation than what he was in Arizona. So shit.
Yeah, I told you about that last show, man. I told you.
You did. You did, bro. You was right on point with that one. Like, for sure, you was right on point. You know what I'm saying? It ended up being exactly what you were saying. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I don't know if Dobbs gonna win them to the playoffs, man, because that's a significant loss, man. I don't think they're gonna be able to overcome that.
Yeah. Me personally, man, I want to say yeah, because I like what bro been doing. I want to anytime you can continue to make money in the league, looking like one of us and being a backup, because it ain't a lot of black backups in the league. You know what I'm saying? That position is typically not reserved for black quarterbacks. So for him to stick around and be in the league as long as he has been in, that lets you know that he understands what he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He understands that he's a backup. You know what I'm saying? His job is to come in when the starting quarterback is down, fill that position to somebody till he can come back. And I'm gonna say yeah at this point, because of the conference being so weak and that they not too far out of first place. Well, I ain't gonna say too far, but they still have to play the Lions. They haven't played them yet this year. So I don't really believe in the Lions, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? And with that being a rival game, all they got to do is get one and just have a better record. So it's like, I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt, man, because he been playing so good. And my personal opinion, he could have played better. But like I said last week, they organization, they have one plan and one plan only, is to try to get one of these top quarterbacks out of the league, and they're going to do it by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense for you to trade your backup. That's got to be the first time in NFL history where you see a team actually trade the starting backup. Like, I don't understand how the league just going to let this slide, bro. Like, you didn't reactivate, you know what I'm saying? You didn't reactivate the starting quarterback. And your backup, you trade your backup. That's got to be, bro. I ain't never heard nothing like this in the history of watching the NFL. You trade your backup quarterback. Just think about that, Mike. You trade your backup quarterback who's filling in the gap for your injured quarterback. Like, if that ain't taken, I don't know what it is, bro. Like, come on, man. Yeah. Like, it's just, bro. One thing about the league, man, it's a guaranteed check for the owners. You're going to make money regardless, whether your team is good or your team is trash. It's the NFL. So it's like, at this point, the Cardinals, I ain't going to crap on them too bad, because they did a lot of stuff to try to by drafting Kyler, bringing in his coach. Like they did a lot of stuff to try to, you know what I'm saying, to try to do something. Brought in Hopkins, so I can't just make it seem like they franchise just straight garbage. But
Right.
I mean, what they doing is really disgusting. You know what I'm saying? The trade back on
real,
bro. It don't make no sense, man. But I mean, that's pretty much what I got on that, man. You got anything else on that, Mike, man?
I'm like you, man. Just it was strange, man, because the dude ain't do a terrible job. You know what I'm saying? Just because the team goddamn terrible like that, I feel like individually, like bro did it like a solid job. You know what I'm saying? Like so,
Yeah.
They really that was kind of screwed up to let that man go like that, man. But especially like you know after what he did for y'all, man. But it's strange, bro. I'm like you, bro. I never seen it either, bro.
Yeah. Man, so we're gonna keep up on these trades, man. We got one more trade to talk about. What you got on the rich getting richer, dog, the 49ers?
Phew. Man, when I seen it, I was shocked about it. But then again, it makes very much sense. It makes a lot of sense. You know, they say for the 49ers. You know, so really for both parts, man, because
you think so?
Washington wasn't gonna pay that dude, bro. You know, I mean, come on, they got rid of both of their defensive ends, bro. Like that, like we were just talking about the Dodge situation being strange. That's kind of strange too, bro. To get paid, you know, get rid of both of your defensive end that's producing. It ain't like they ain't producing. Like these dudes producing. You know, both of them was in the last year of their contracts, and you already tied up a lot of money between your defensive tackles with Jonathan Allen and Daron Payne. So it ain't no way in hell you're gonna give 4 goddamn linemen $100 million. So everybody knew that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was gonna go, but to see both of them guys go, that was kind of strange, man. But for the 49ers standpoint, it makes sense because they haven't been generating a lot of sacks this year, like opposed to last year. You know, last year, you know, Bosa dominated last year, and they had a bunch of sacks last year. But this year, they not generating that much of a pass rush, and everybody's locked in on Bosa. You know, once you have a monster season like that, everybody, you know what I'm saying, game plan for the next season is gonna be to stop you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So put Chase Young on the other side of him, it makes a ton of sense. Being that they former college teammates, they got a lot of they're familiar with each other. So it made a lot of sense, man. It made a lot of sense. I like dude, bro. I like Chase Young, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like him since he was in college. So, you know, hopefully, he succeed where he going with the 49ers, man, because he got an opportunity to do some big things with them on that D line. So yeah, with that being said, man, I feel like it was a win-win on both sides.
Yeah. I mean, that's our Achilles heel as far as the Cowboys fan, to see them get better the way they got better, man. It's a little disappointing, but at the same time, I think it's a good move for them. Like you said, they haven't been producing a lot of sacks this year, so it's gonna kind of give them a secondary time to, you know what I'm saying, do what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying, force turnovers because the line is getting pressure. So it's like, to me, it's just the rich getting richer, man. I like their moves. They always make good moves, man, but
they do.
Only time gonna tell, you know what I'm saying, whether it's gonna work out for the better. Because at this point, they make moves to try to get to out the conference championship to the Super Bowl. They don't make moves to make the playoffs. They make moves to get to, you know what I'm saying, what they be doing every year, you know what I'm saying? So it was a hell of a move on their end to get him, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was a good move. It was a good move. And how do you feel about the whole landscape of the whole, from the beginning of the season, all we heard about all these players going to get moved and all these big names. And then you hear them say that, hey, this is the most trades that happened since the 90s. But at the same time, it wasn't really no notable players like how we heard. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, it sounded like it was going to be the great migration of some of top name players to get moved in the league, and ain't nothing happened. It was just kind of a dud. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that?
I'm like you know what I'm saying? It was a bunch of moves, but it wasn't it was a bunch of small moves. You know, it wasn't no big impact moves like that besides the Chase Young one. But I think, you know, with the Chase Young one, the 49ers, well, people don't understand, like they had a lot of third round picks. So it ain't like they surrendered they only third round pick. So they had a luxury of having multiple third round picks. So to give up basically a freebie, you know what I'm saying, to get Chase Young, that was good. You know, man, that was kind of good. But for us, like everything else, you know, I thought Devontae Adams was gonna be gone, man, for sure. You know what I'm saying? After that showing that Monday, but he stayed put. I thought Judy was gonna be gone, but I think that last game saved his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I think he would have came out with a dud. He would have been out the door too, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I think he saved himself with that one. I wanted to, you know, man, me being a Ravens fan, you know, it was a bunch of rumblings going on, saying we was gonna get Derrick Henry. This, and I ain't really want to speak on it too much, bro, until we got him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I ain't really say nothing about this shit. But I was disappointed about the Derrick Henry shit, man, because from what I hear, you know what I'm saying, we had him right there in our hands, but the only thing that stopped us from getting him, Tennessee owners vetoed the trade. You know what I'm saying? They were like, no, we not trading that dude. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else was down for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the owner stepped in and said, no, you know what I'm saying? The last minute, like. So I was disappointed about that, man, because I really wanted to see the Derrick Henry Lamar, see how that was going to work out. I thought it was going to be a perfect fit. But as far as everything else, I mean, I was a little disappointed. But I like I say, it seems like the most impactful trade that we gonna see is the Chase Young trade.
Yeah, man, I was kind of, man, I was super disappointed, man. Like, I don't be on Instagram or Facebook and nothing like that, man. But when I do get on it, I want to get all the information I can get and get off of it. And when I got on the wall, got the scrolling dog, and I ain't see what I want to see, and I forgot that the deadline was like at 2 or 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I got on Instagram maybe 5, 6 o'clock, and I got scrolling, bro, and I ain't see nothing. I just got pissed.
Yeah. You like
pissed. I'm just like, come on, man. Not only for me, it's just they kind of normally they don't gas us like they gas us this year. Normally they'll be like, yeah, teams, they want to go after this player, but the franchise is not going to trade him. But you listen to all the who's who got all the information that they was given was like, I ain't gonna say it was off, but it didn't amount to nothing. We heard D-Hop, we heard everybody on Denver team, man. We heard the Jets getting rid of, man. It was just so many people who's supposed to be on the block, man, that I'm talking about big names. Like,
Saquon
big names. Yeah, Saquon, like, I'm talking about so many big names, and for nothing not to happen, not even one big name, it's kind of like they set us up for the okie doke, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, man.
Yeah, it is what it is, though, man. Before we get out of here, man, I think we did a good job on the show tonight, man.
For sure.
Dennis was out tonight, man. He was on an injury reserve list, you know what I'm saying? But Mike stepped in, you know what I'm saying?
Get well, brother.
Yeah. You know, Mike is the other co-host that's on the show too. So if one of us down, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna keep it rolling, man. Last thing I gotta say, you know what I'm saying, about the league or whatever before we get out of here. Both of us, you know what I'm saying, we 80s babies. And we came up in the era, you know what I'm saying, of the throwback. And last week was the throwback jerseys for the league last week, you know what I'm saying? How you felt about that, you know what I'm saying? Did it kick anything up from your childhood, man, of that throwback jersey that you had, or just a jersey period that you had, man? Did it bring back any kind of memories, you know what I'm saying? And who you think had the Fire's jersey, you know what I'm saying, this weekend?
Right. Yeah, man. Like you saying, man, we know we 80s baby, but I love to see the retro uniforms, man. I love the retro. I'm a retro cat myself, man. So I love to see it, man. Like I want to see more of it, man. But I like to see out of all the ones I seen. I think the Seahawks jersey that was cold, man. I like the Seahawks jersey. That was dope.
Yeah,
That was nice. That was cold right
yeah,
there.
when I seen it, man, it was just like, yeah, that one right there just stuck in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Buffalo, it seemed like they used theirs kind of a lot. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool seeing the Bucks too. It's like, but with the Bucks, I just wish they had better players. You know what I'm saying? What they was rocking, but that's Seattle. They did their thing. You know what I'm saying? That was a hard one. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Seattle did their thing, man.
Yeah, that was hard right there.
Like a whole bunch of memories, man. Because back in the day, coming up, man, you was either trying to get a throwback jersey from Jays. So, seeing all them jerseys, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it brought back up. You know what I'm saying? Some childhood memories, man. A lot. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, I think we had a great show tonight, man. We're going to keep on hitting y'all with this, man. We're going to get y'all this next show as soon as possible, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming on tonight. I say coming on tonight, but it's your show too, so I got to get that out of my system. You know what I'm saying? This episode, hopefully we have Dennis off injured reserve. You know what I'm saying? Back. And we going to rock like that, man. I think we had another good show, like I said 100 times. We're going to get on out of here, y'all. We appreciate everybody who tuned in and who going to watch the video after we post it. You know what I'm saying? Give us a little time. Like I said at the end of every show, we're going to keep on getting better and better. You know what I'm saying? This is only the beginning. So we're going to catch y'all on the next one. Got any last words, Mike?
Nah, that's it, man. Just appreciate y'all love support, man.
All right, we out of here.
For sure.